If your home is looking dull and could use some light either for security or just to liven up your outdoor look, there's good news. Now you don't need to hire an electrician to wire in outdoor lighting. Govee's launched its new Govee Permanent Outdoor Lights 2, an update to its very popular permanent outdoor lights from 2022. In this video, I'm going to install them on my home, so I'll show you what's involved, talk about how they work and what you can do with them, as well as a few examples of what they're really good for. I'll share what they look like and the different effects you can use for both the holidays and ordinary days, and then I'll wrap things up with both the pros and the cons so you can decide if these lights are a good pick for your home. I'd also like to thank Govee for gifting me a set of lights. While they have sent them to me, the company hasn't asked for or received permission to have any input into my review, so you can consider these thoughts all my own. Govee Permanent Outdoor Lights 2 is an improved version of the original. Govee offers these lights in 50, 100, and 150-foot versions. I chose the 100-foot version, and there's also support for 16-foot extensions sold separately. A couple of improvements the company has made over the original version includes that the new ones are Matter compatible, they're brighter, and they also integrate a dedicated white LED light for more basic lighting applications, which is something the previous generation didn't have. Now, while these are billed as permanent outdoor lights, they don't require hard wiring into your electrical system. These connect to power using a regular AC plug, so it does kind of give you a bit more flexibility and allows you to skip the electrician bill. The permanent installation option also doesn't have to be that permanent. With both clips that can be screwed into place or simple adhesive, your placement can be only as permanent as you need or want it to be. Unboxing Govee Permanent Outdoor Lights 2 might be a bit overwhelming, especially if you chose a longer version. For every 50 feet, the package includes a separate box, which itself has 3 strands of lights in, each containing 12 lights on a strand, and the system is fully extendable and expandable. Each light has its own mounting tape, making installation really simple, and if strong adhesive might not be enough for a permanent setup, the package also comes with clips and screws and anchors for a more secure installation. Now, the screws and anchors are tiny, and with 2 needed for each clip, this could take a while. For that reason, I chose to go the adhesive route. Husband Roger and I measured our space just to make sure we could plug them in where we needed to and run them all the way around the house. Then installing them was as easy as using a spacer block for consistent distance from the house and peeling the adhesive, then sticking them up. Installation took us just about an hour since we did need ladders. The great thing about these lights is they practically disappear. I chose the white color, which fits in perfectly with our paint, but there's also a black version available. A word to the wise, make sure you plug in all the lights and test each string before you install it, since once these are stuck up, there's no going back. Well, not easily anyway. While you're testing them out, you might as well get them set up with the Govee App, which is your command center for all of your Govee lights. Sign into or sign up for an account, then choose the plus sign in the upper corner to add your light. Once you plug the string in, the light should be seen immediately and prompt you to add it to the app, as it did for me. I've reviewed more than a dozen different Govee lights over the years, and in each case, setup takes just seconds. The app is going to be your control center for changing the color of the lights, setting schedules or timers, and applying dozens of different animated lighting effects and color patterns. Let's get to how the Govee Permanent Outdoor Lights 2 look. As soon as I switched these lights on, I was really happy with it. Starting with just basic colors, the lights look really good and they're quite bright. I chose to place my lights under the soffits of my roof and at about 6 inches from the wall so the light would be a bit more blended and less directional. I think this provides a bit more of an everyday lighting effect as opposed to something that looks like Christmas lights. You can use different colors of ordinary white light, from brighter to warmer, or you can choose just about any color of the rainbow. Each individual light can be a different color, or they can all be configured together. Switching to use some of Govee's presets, it's easy to get different colors and patterns cycling through them. There's plenty of holiday options to choose from, as well as different animated color effects, and pretty much every aspect of the light can be controlled, including the speed of the effects and the brightness and intensity. I also opted to put these lights on a regular daily schedule, so I don't need to worry about turning them on or off. In the app, a setting called Finger Sketch will let you choose the colors of each individual light strand, so you can get really granular with your color scheme and effect. Drawing patterns and seeing them brought to life through those lights is quite the experience. You can also use AI to create custom light scenes and have the Govee AI bot create designs for you. After you select your light, choose the AI prompt to make text, image, or even audio prompts to create some fancy scenes outside of the already diverse selection of presets. If you're installing other Govee smart lights or holiday lights, it is possible to get them all working together too on the same theme. Choose a light to start with and then select More and scroll down to Sync All Lights, then choose Go Create and Create. At the bottom, you'll first choose which lights you want to sync together, then choose the theme to apply. The app will start the show and it'll tie it in with music too if you want. Here in chilly Canada, durable, weather-resistant smart lights are a must. These lights have an IP65 waterproof rating for both the string lights and the control box, so you can confidently hang these lights outside and not worry about rain or snow. I already have several Govee lights installed outdoors, including the outdoor ground lights, icicle lights, and curtain lights too. You can check those reviews out here also, but I can confirm these have already survived harsh weather, so I have no doubt my new lights are going to be just as robust. After the holidays, I'm going to want to change these to more of a white light for everyday use. In the previous version, a lot of people apparently didn't like the fact that the white light setting had kind of a bluish or purplish tint to it, and that was because it actually lacked a dedicated white light bulb in each pod. Govee Permanent Outdoor Lights 2 remedies this by adding a new neutral white LED. Because of the added light, you'll notice more presets to play with on the Govee app if you are upgrading from the older model. Govee also increased the brightness level from 26 to 40 lumens. In short, these lights are already becoming another Govee favorite for me, so let's go over both the pros and the cons, and you can see why. On the pro side, these lights are incredibly easy to install, and everything in the box gives you ultimate versatility for how you want to use them. Whether you want to go fast and easy with the adhesive or make it more permanent with clips and screws, the choice is up to you. The adhesive seems quite strong and everything so far is staying in place. Granted, it's only been a couple weeks since I put them up, but I haven't seen a single one budge. The setup process and operation with the Govee app is super easy, intuitive, and user-friendly, and whether you want to dial in simple colors or more complicated designs, this is a lighting set anyone can get the hang of quickly. There are also so many options to take advantage of, including AI-generated scenes, easy scheduling, and even just drawing out what you want to see with your finger. So what are the potential downsides? In all honesty, I am having a really hard time finding fault with these lights. Govee seems to have thought of everything when it comes to how they might be used, and even previous complaints that they weren't bright enough and the white light had more of a bluish tint to it have been resolved in this version, so I give Govee props for listening to its customers' feedback and updating accordingly. I suppose some people might not like the fact that they do have to be plugged in, so you have to find a location near a plug when you do your installation. But given that Govee includes extension cables so you can reach where you need to, they're definitely doing their best to help people with all kinds of situations. In short, I am so glad we've installed these lights, and even after the holiday season, I'm going to keep using them as our everyday outdoor lighting system. I can absolutely recommend Govee Permanent Outdoor Lights 2 for you. They are priced differently depending on the length you choose, selling for about $179 US or $239 Canadian for the shorter 50-foot length. And if you're looking for something a little more temporary, check out some Govee holiday-specific options, which I've reviewed, or see what their indoor lights can do for you right now.